What am I going to do? My rent is due in a few days, and I really don't know where I am going to get money from. I am already stressed about finals, and this is just another thing which I can't solve. God. I can't do this anymore. I have tried everything. Please. Please make a way. Excuse me, dear. Are you all right? Oh, I'm fine. Just a lot on my mind. Sometimes it helps to talk about it. May I sit here? You remind me so much of my daughter. She was in college too, strong, determined, but always carrying the world on her shoulders. Sounds familiar. She used to tell me, Mom, when things feel impossible, that's when God works best. I didn't always understand what she meant, but now, I have seen it happen more times than I can count. I'm not sure I can keep waiting for him to show up. Sometimes, we don't see him right away, but he's always working behind the scenes. And sometimes, he sends a reminder through others. I have to go, but I would like you to take what's in this envelope. No strings attached. Just a little something to remind you are not alone. I can't take this. I don't even know you. You don't need to know me, dear. Just promise me one thing, when the time comes, pay it forward. You never know who might need that same reminder. Thank you. I will never forget this. It's the exact amount I need to clear my rent. How did she know? At least I can now do my final exams with no stress.
Morning, Mirabelle. Just wanted to check in about the rent. Everything good?
All set. I have got it covered, don't worry.
I appreciate you keeping on top of things. It's been a pleasure having you here. You are one of the most reliable tenants I have had.
Thanks, Mr. Thompson. It's been a great place to call home.
Well, I will let you get back to it. Good luck with those finals.
Thanks. See you around. Look at you. A graduate. I still can't believe it's happening. Of course it's happening. You have been talking about this day since we first met. What are you going to do now that it's here? I don't know. A lot, I guess. I'm just trying to take it all in. Don't overthink it. This is the start of your next chapter. You have worked so hard for this. Yeah, it feels surreal. But I'm excited. What about you? You still up for that trip to Europe in a few years? Absolutely. After everything we have been through, it's time for a break. But first, I have got a graduation to celebrate. What's your plan for today? I think I will just enjoy today. Not thinking about anything beyond this moment. It feels too good to rush it. You have always been the planner. I'm shocked you don't have your life mapped out yet. Well, I did have a plan for today. Walk across the stage, get my degree, and try not to trip. Oh, I can't wait to see you do that. I will be front and center cheering you on. And I'm going to record the whole thing, and I know you will do the same when it's my turn. You better not. I swear if you post that online.
Mirabelle Brooks.
This is real. I made it. It's done. I'm officially a graduate. Hello, this is Sarah from Preston and Blake Law Firm. Hi Sarah. This is Mirabelle Brooks. I interviewed last week, and I wanted to follow up on the associate position. Oh, Mirabelle. Perfect timing. I was about to call you. Congratulations, we would like to offer you the position. Really? Oh, wow. Thank you so much. This is incredible. I have wanted this for so long. We are just as excited to have you. You will be hearing from HR with the details. Welcome to Preston and Blake. Thank you, Sarah. I will do my very best. I promise. Brooks. If this isn't earth-shattering news, I'm blocking your number. How does I got that job sound? Are you serious? Preston and Blake? Yes, Preston and Blake. I will start next month. Look at what God has done. This is huge. We have to celebrate tonight. No excuses. You are not even letting me breathe first. Nope. No time for breathing. You are about to become a lawyer extraordinaire. And don't forget to mention me in your success story. I will write you into the dedication. Thanks, Louisa. For everything. You have been in my corner through it all. Always, girl. Now, what are we eating tonight? So, partner Brooks, how's the corporate world treating you? It's everything I imagined, and more busy, exhausting, but rewarding. It feels surreal sometimes, Louisa. I keep thinking back to that first day, when I thought I wouldn't last a week. And now you are one of the big names in the firm. Don't act so surprised. I told you would get here. You just needed someone to remind you. You were always that someone, weren't you? When I wanted to quit, you didn't let me. When I was scared, you told me to have faith. Well, look at what faith and hard work can do. And don't forget, you are not just living your dream. You are inspiring everyone who knows you. That's been on my mind lately. Remember the woman who helped me pay rent back in college? I have been thinking, maybe it's time to do something like that for others. Something bigger. I like the sound of this already. What's the plan? I don't know yet. But it feels like the next step. And when I figure it out, I will need you by my side. You know I'm there, Mirabelle. Always. Do you ever think about how we survived college? Especially you, Missy, will survive on milk and prayers. Oh, I think about it all the time. There were days I didn't even know where my next meal or rent was coming from. That woman who gave me money for rent. Out of nowhere, like an angel sent straight from heaven. Oh, I remember. You were so shaken the day. You couldn't even believe it was real. She didn't just help me, Louisa. She looked me in the eyes and said, "Someday, when you can, pay it forward." Those words stuck with me. And then there was you. Always showing up, cheering me on when I thought I would fail. Without you two, I wouldn't have made it. It wasn't just us. It was you too. You pushed through. But I get what you mean. Sometimes, one act of kindness changes everything. I keep thinking about that, Louisa. About how one act, hers, yours, you gave me the strength to keep going. What if we could be that for someone else? You mean, pay it forward? Exactly. But not just once. I'm talking about creating something bigger. Something lasting. A foundation or a program to help students like us. With rent, school fees, even just a warm meal when they need it most. That's brilliant. And totally you. But why now? What sparked this? I guess it's been brewing in me for years. I have been so blessed lately. The law firm, my career. It's all great. But every success reminds me of the people who helped me get here. I think it's time to give back. If we are doing this, we have to start where it all began. Back at college. Let's go see what's happening there now. Exactly. A visit back to our old stomping grounds. We might even meet someone who reminds us of, well, me. Is that the same lecture hall where you almost fell asleep during Professor McAllister's 3-hour lecture? Almost. Try every class. The man had a voice like a lullaby. Well, look at you now, Attorney Brooks. Clearly, some of it stuck. Do you see him? He reminds me of, well, me. He looks like he could use a friend. Hi there. I'm Mirabelle, and this is my friend Louisa. We are alumni visiting for the day. What's your name?
Ethan.
Nice to meet you, Ethan. You are a student here?
Yes. Third year.
Third year. That's when things really get intense. How's it going for you?
Not great. Tuition is piling up, rent's overdue, things are hard at home, and I have got exams breathing down my neck. It feels like I'm sinking, you know?
Oh, we know. Been there, done that. Ethan, I have been exactly where you are. Back then, I thought there was no way out. Rent, tuition, everything felt impossible. I almost gave up.
Really? But you seem so together now.
Trust me, it wasn't always like this. There was a point when I was ready to leave, but two people changed everything for me. A woman who I would never even met before, helped me pay my rent, and told me, when the time comes, pay it forward. And Louisa here? She was my rock, my cheerleader. I wouldn't have made it without her. And I made sure we share whatever small we had. Speaking of which, Ethan, have you eaten?
Not really. I don't have much left after. Well, everything else.
Then join us. Let's grab lunch at the cafeteria. My treat.
Are you sure? I don't want to impose.
Please. It's been years since we have had cafeteria food. Let us relive the glory days, and you will be doing us a favor by keeping us company. So Ethan, tell us more about yourself. What's your major?
Computer science. I have always loved technology, but lately, it's hard to stay motivated when everything feels like it's falling apart.
You are doing better than you think. Just being here, sticking it out, it says a lot about your determination. She's right. And don't underestimate the power of small victories. Every step forward, no matter how small, gets you closer to the finish line.
I guess I never thought of it that way.
Trust us, Ethan. You are not alone in this. And when you do make it, and you will, remember to pay it forward. Help someone else the way we are helping you now.
I will. I promise.
Okay, here it is. Empowering students to rise above financial challenges by providing support for rent, tuition, and essentials. Simple, but I think it speaks to everything we have talked about. It's perfect. It's not just a mission statement. It's a call to action. You know, it's more than just money. It's about making these students feel seen. Exactly. It's not just about handing out checks. It's about creating opportunities. Giving them a chance to stand up, like someone gave me. Oh, I know you are not talking about me. But I get it. It's not just the money. It's the belief. That's what changes everything. Well, if we are being honest, you were the first person to believe in me when everything felt impossible. And I'm still here. But seriously, Mirabelle, we have got to make this feel like more than just a donation box. We need mentors, people to guide them through the grind. Yes. We will find people to help them navigate the system. I know what it's like to feel lost. And I never want anyone to feel that way again. We will need some partnerships too. Schools, companies, anyone who's ready to invest in the future of these kids. I will spread the word on social media. I know enough people who will want to back this. Let's also think about the students who need it the most. You know, the ones too proud to ask for help. You are not wrong. Maybe we should go to a couple of campuses, find the ones who are struggling, but keeping it together. Those are the ones we want to help. Yeah. And we will make sure they don't just get money. They will get a whole system of support. Look at you. We are not just handing out cash. We are making them a whole team. Exactly. No one gets left behind. This foundation is more than a cause. It's an investment. Investing in these students, in their futures, will make a lasting impact. And it's something we can be proud of.
You make a good case, Mirabelle. You have walked this path yourself. You know what they are going through.
I do. And it's why I'm asking for your support. Not just financial, but your connections. We want partners who are willing to mentor and guide these students, not just give them a check.
I like this. It's personal, and it's impactful. I'm in. Let's get this rolling.
Thank you. This means everything to me, and to the students we will be able to help.
I will talk to some of my contacts, see what we can do on the corporate side.
That would be incredible. The more we spread the word, the more we can help. Mira, we actually have a real office. This is amazing. It feels like a dream, but we have worked hard for this. This is only the beginning. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how amazing we are? We built this from scratch, and now we have something real. Oh, absolutely. We should get matching shirts that say, "We did this." But let's not forget, this has God's hand written all over it as well. I'm so in. But seriously, it's time to roll up our sleeves. We have got emails to send, brochures to create, and events to plan. I'm ready. Let's do it. I have been where many of you are struggling, barely hanging on. But I was lucky. I had people who helped me when I needed it the most. Today, I'm here to help others, and I know many of you are too. This foundation is a promise. To never let another student fight alone. You are not alone in this. We are a team, and we will always have your back. Thank you to everyone who has supported this vision. This is just the beginning. Together, we can change lives. I can't believe how far we have come. From a simple idea to this. It's bigger than I ever imagined.
It's amazing. We are helping so many students now. I still remember when it all started. You took a chance. And look where we are now.
I didn't do it alone. All of this. It's not just about me. It's about the people who have helped along the way. And most importantly, about God's grace. That's right. You always say, he who sows generously, will also reap generously. And look at you, Mirabelle. You sowed with your heart, and now it's reaping blessings. It's amazing how the little things can turn into something much bigger. Remember when we helped that student back at campus? He had no idea that small act would lead to something this big. I think it was a moment of divine timing. God was leading me, guiding me in ways I didn't even realize then.
It feels like a ripple effect. You helped one person, and now it's reaching so many others. Like that verse from 2 Corinthians, God loves a cheerful giver. You gave with joy, Mirabelle, and He's using it to bless others.
I always remember that woman who helped me when I had nothing left. She told me, pay it forward when the time comes. At the time, I didn't know how, but I knew it was God who had placed her in my path. Her kindness saved me, and I promised Him I would help others the way she helped me. And you have done exactly that, Mirabelle. God has truly worked through you. This is what it's all about, right? Giving, loving, helping without expecting anything in return. God has taught me so much. I feel like I have only just begun.
You have changed so many lives. This foundation, this work isn't just about the financial help, it's about hope. And that's something people need, especially in times like these.
That's the goal. It's not just about paying bills or tuition. It's about restoring dignity, about sharing God's love in a way that's tangible. It's about showing people that He is with them, always. That's the real gift. The impact you have made is bigger than all of us. You have shown that even in the hardest moments, God can make a way. He works through our struggles to do something beautiful. Yes, He does. It's all Him. It's His provision, His timing. He always knows what we need, even when we don't. And now we are here, making a difference. I guess the journey isn't over. It's just beginning. There is still so much more to do. And I'm excited to see how God continues to use us. All we have to do is trust Him. I think we are on the right path. Just keep doing what you are doing, Mirabelle. You are inspiring all of us. It's all by His grace, Louisa. Let's keep walking in it. I'm just grateful for the chance to serve, for the chance to make a difference, no matter how big or small. And now, we get to give back. It's all about paying it forward, because we have all been given so much.